He was eating dog food when I found him. My 6-year-old nephew, barefoot, knees scraped, hunched inside the doghouse like he belonged there. He didn't even flinch when I called his name, just kept scooping the dry pellets into his mouth with shaking hands. When I crouched down, he whispered through trembling lips, "Mom said I'm not family anymore. She said I belong here." Something inside me went completely still. No rage, no tears, just a silence so deep it felt like the air froze around me. I carried him out, his tiny arms clinging to my neck, the smell of dirt and shame clinging to his skin. The house loomed behind us, painted white, curtains closed, beautiful on the outside. She stepped out as if she'd been waiting, my sister-in-law. Her smile didn't reach her eyes. "Welcome back," she said lightly. "I made a home for my son." And in that moment, I knew something was terribly, deliberately wrong. She was married to my brother, Daniel. He'd died a year ago in an accident. Or that's what she told me. I'd been away for months. Work, distance, excuses I didn't question. I sent money every month for the boy. I trusted her. When Daniel died, I trusted her again. But the way she looked at me that day, mocking, defiant, lit something cold in my chest. There was no grief in her eyes, no remorse, only control. Inside, the house smelled of wine and expensive candles. Everything was immaculate, except the dog bowl by the door. It wasn't for a pet, it was for him. She caught me staring. "What?" she said, smiling. "He's happier outside. He doesn't like being around me." The words hit like a knife dipped in honey. I didn't respond, not yet. I took the boy home with me that night. She didn't stop me, just watched from the doorway with that same crooked smile. He didn't talk much, ate little, slept curled up in a corner, like he was afraid of taking up space. When he did speak, it was fragments. "Mom said," "Dad wanted to go away," "Mom said," "I look like you." The second one stayed with me. I started digging, quietly. Old photos, medical records, his birth certificate. Her name was there, Daniel's was not. The line for father was blank. I checked the dates. 9 months before his birth, Daniel had been deployed overseas for 11 months. I didn't need to do the math, but I did anyway. It fit perfectly. And suddenly, every small thing, her coldness, her mockery, her smirk, made sense. I ordered a DNA test, not for custody, for truth. I swabbed his cheek one night while he slept, his little hand curled around my finger. When the envelope arrived, I sat at the table for hours before opening it. I already knew. I just needed to see it. The results were simple. 99.97% match. Not as uncle, as father. My brother died believing that boy was his. And she made the child live like an animal to punish him for resembling me. I called her, told her to come over. She arrived with lipstick too red, perfume too sweet. She thought I'd finally come to beg or confess. I handed her the report. She looked at it, then at me, then laughed. It wasn't a laugh, it was a defense mechanism, a sound to fill the space where her world was collapsing. "You think you're any better?" she whispered. "You left him. You left us." Maybe she was right, but guilt and manipulation are two different languages, and I no longer spoke hers. I didn't raise my voice, I didn't strike her. I just told her the truth, slowly, like pressing a knife inch by inch. "I'm taking him, permanently. You'll never see him again." She smiled through tears. "You can't. You have no proof I'm unfit." I slid my phone across the table. Video recordings, her voice, her laughter, the boy crying outside. Her smirk cracked. Then she lunged for it, but I was already on my feet, calm, detached. "You said he wasn't family," I said softly. "Now he isn't yours." She screamed then, not from loss, from realization. that everything she'd done to control him had destroyed the last thing she controlled, me. He sleeps peacefully now. No dog bowls, no dirt, no fear. Sometimes he calls me Dad in his sleep. Sometimes he wakes up crying for her. I don't tell him the truth yet. I just hold him until he forgets. She lost custody 2 months later. Substance abuse, neglect, recorded evidence, all sent anonymously. The day the court order came through, I didn't celebrate. I just watched the rain slide down the window, feeling nothing but a quiet, clinical satisfaction. People think revenge is rage. It isn't. It's precision. I didn't destroy her. I simply revealed what she already was. And in that silence, as my nephew's breathing steadied beside me, I understood something Daniel never did. Some people don't deserve redemption, only exposure. And I was finally done being their shadow.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.